Okay, let's see how this sounds then. Testing 1 2 1 2 1 2. Testing 1 2 1 2. Alright. So actually all that's gone what I put on there. Wow. Nothing this morning, 2 hours wasted. So let's export these settings. Stream deck. Install. Right. Now it's basic. That's it. Everything I put on it, I couldn't have saved it. Yeah. So wait there. PS5 and PC. Yeah. Okay. So what does that sound like now? Nothing wrong with that. No, I wouldn't put with that. So see. Right. That sounds as it did this morning. Yeah, there was double. I put the output on it, but everything I installed on that this morning, like say about an hour's worth of fucking about with it, it's gone. No, it's back to just no widgets, no multi-streaming, nothing like that, which I wouldn't even multi-stream anyway. It just messed it. I do not know. I followed a guide like this earlier on. It's got the Atrium plug-in there. It's because they're not active, that's why. Yeah, but mine didn't look like that. It's not like we've got a shit internet. I even have the people test my internet. Both, who am I with? The biggest one in the UK, then EE. Yeah, I had them tested. They said, no, you've got fast internet. You've got what you pay for, son. You know? So, yeah. But that's fine, and PC should be fine as well later on. So I'll be uploading some which I've never done the Garden of Ice and oiled the other version of Millennia single boss fight, and the other version of they put out that and the other version of Redan. They sit there as huge monsters. So yeah, they would be single boss fights. I'll upload them however long it takes, you know. But it'll be recorded. I won't stream it. No, I'm in an area of I watched a guy the other day. He actually done a 3-hour video, beat the whole game. Don't know how long it took him, but yeah, he had trouble with the last 2 bosses. Yeah, he got a lot of views on it, but it looked like I'd never pay anyone to edit a video, you know. He said he 100%'d it. Well, he did find a talisman that I missed, but I'll go back and get that because it was it's right at the beginning of Zenith of Time. So, but he didn't show. With me, I was wanted to capture the whole of the Garden of Ice. So I know they send me what they're updating, but the last boss fight, the Mikula boss fight, God of Abundance, that took me a year to do. It's in a massive arena. When you beat Consort Millennia, 3 stages, yeah, then you go and do that. Yeah, hardest boss fight, according to quite a few people that have done it, you know. It's a paid mod, remember? They tease you. I messaged them the other day. I didn't get an answer back. This is someone that's is going offline. It's because I'm invading. They're going offline. Yeah. When you want a couple of ruin arcs, that's it. You know. They're higher. Yeah. So that sounds fine to me. I've just done it. There was reverb, but so I must have had reverb on it when I've done the video output, because that's meant to be the vertical stream. So if you follow the guide, because it's changed that plugin, but it's still the same plugin because I got rid of it. It's still in OBS, but I thought I installed that ages ago, but I did. I installed it literally a couple of weeks ago. But I downloaded and put it in today with another vertical thing. When it went to go to vertical, no, it was all blank. When I followed the guy who made the plugin, yes, I had vertical. It was all like that. I thought, oh my god, that's changed. Oh, things are in vertical on your phone. So people that are on their phone can see YouTube in wide. You should be able to see it on all platforms like that, but some people can't. But that's how what vertical saw. Like TikTok, I can do TikTok, yeah, because I've got the followers to do it. You need a minimum of 1,000 followers, but you have to apply the stream key. You know, which you have to get. That's what I streamed earlier to get the stream key. I couldn't get it, so they said you have to get. So I thought, okay, with all these people making so many offers on TikTok, like including selling stuff, I'm not doing that bullshit. No, I've got nothing to sell. You know, not like you know, like women's stuff. Like, you know, they might have a little business going of like you know, shop. You know, this is what's coming. This is what's coming to YouTube more. This is the same people. This is the same people. This is. It is. It's not. It's the same people. Yeah. Right. So, from someone that works in YouTube, the biggest changes are because, with the money being so bad on the other platforms, people having to like multi-stream, and come on, they're not hard done by. Well, it's right near me, yeah, and it's got my cash card set on. That doesn't mean nothing, but don't need the ruins. I just want a few ruin arcs. That's it. He's not chasing, no. We set up. We've got one. We've got the bread. Yeah, this is someone that, there was someone ganking it. You know if someone's ganking it because they've got every grace up to millennia and everything's killed, so you just all go. And there was two guys here one time. Yeah, I've seen it before, and they're breathing. Obviously, look at these. They're breathing. But wait there. That shield there is the rarest shield in the game. And no, you don't farm it here. You farm it from the night. That would absolutely nearly destroy you. As you're behind where you pick up the thingy. There's only one there. Yeah, it's from here. 1% drop rate. So it's got the highest holy in the game. It's a good shield to have for the DLC, considering, I don't know, you got the verdigris shield. I mean, is it going to be any? I mean, it might be higher holy on that. That's the highest holy in the game, yeah, and the rarest shield in the game. It's dropped. I thought it dropped from these two, but no, it's dropped from. When you get to Millennia, there's one guy that sits there, and I'll tell you what, if you don't kill him quickly, you're going to get bolt. And because all armor's weak to lightning, sayonara. Yeah, and also YouTube. This was coming in the next year, so hopefully I might get lucky. Yeah, just more memberships. Even though I've got, yeah, that's why I was so close to deleting about 50 sub people that, you know, 50 subscribers. So close to just thinking, okay, stop. That's it. Blocking. Because someone just sit in the background and say nothing, and I'm like, do you know what? But I don't know if it, you know, I'm not a mind reader. When someone messaged me only one time and said, but this was a long time ago, they could have unsubscribed. Someone subscribed the other day, today. I mean, it's not that. That's YouTube. People unsubscribe, subscribe. That's part of it. But also YouTube, that this was a guy, and I tried to look for him so I could block his account, but I couldn't, you know? So, he said that was, you can see who subscribes to your videos. Yeah, some of my music, even my keyboard got updated the other day. And I can set it all up there, plug it into my MacBook, and put it into one of the monitors, and Bob's your uncle. Yeah, they've got a new complete 26. I can't afford it. No, it's a download. Yeah, I've got a lot of space in my Mac. But it's 426 quid. But the instruments I've already got in there, I hardly know those. But it's, yeah. You can make it. I subscribe to a guy that's an American guy that's making stuff for Netflix, Disney Plus, and whatnot. And he's their head guy at Native Instruments, because Native Instruments been taken over by a different company now. So Native Instruments is German, but they've been taken over by a very, very big music industry. Just a better company, because they was making only 35 million a year, and their outgoing was like 100 million. So those are getting in there. A lot of famous DJs they'd buy them. Dead Mouse they'd buy them. Richie Horton, the Detroit minimalist techno DJ, they'll use Tractor, could buy them. Buy Tractor at least, part of the DJ software. But no, they've been bought by just another big music company, like dance company, that's got a lot of like companies under their belt, and now they own Native Instruments. So Native Instruments will still be Native Instruments, but it'd be like under an umbrella. Because I thought it was gonna go under years ago with Native Instruments. So I used to DJ with it. There's Native Instruments 2, Tractor 2, now there's Tractor 3. I think that's the latest Tractor. When they buy out new controllers and say, oh, they're going to go under, you think, hold on a minute. A lot of people still DJ with their gear in clubs today. I mean, like, top DJs, that, you know, that don't need to DJ anymore. It's just for fun. No, it's because it's their passion. It's not for the money they've got their money. It's a hard, the DJ life's a hard life. Even when I was to Saturday the other day, Saturday and John Digweed, you know. As a travelling DJ worldwide, and not being, you know, like the party animal and being a successful DJ of over 35 years. Sash he's a couple of years older than me, but he's done a lot better than me, being like one of the best DJs in the world. And having those some of the most memorable mixes that I've heard from yesteryear, and knows how to build a mix. Put you on a journey, you know, a beginning, a middle, and an end, you know. And he says just a jet lag, you know, no sleep. Then they would stand there and do 12-hour sets, 12-hour mixes, and they're unplanned, not planned. You can't plan a 12-hour mix, no. Some people they start off slow at the beginning of the night. If you're only there for the whole night, it might start with 100 BPM, slow, get the music going, you build it. But DJs have to think 5 records in front. With me, I just used to get the first two records. Because I used to jump genres. Well, I could go into stay in one genre quite easily, but if I would go, what would turn it would be if the music's in key. So from sort of like, what's it called? I forget what it's called. The old from new discos to melodic techno. To house, to deep house, it's just playing literally every single genre. But it's because you're going with the keys, you're fighting for the, you're using them mixed in key, which I've had as a thingy. It's called the Rhythm of Fifth, which I've had. Wait, there's an update for it, but I've had it for 18 years. You know, every DJ uses it. It analyses all your music. Record box will analyse it in a different way and put it in a different number, but I like the F sharp and B sharp and all that lot. So I think most DJs like their MP3 files or WAV files or whatever written like that, you know? You could totally just mix in 7, and we'll go with 8A and 6A, and a 7B will be totally like a B side, be totally different, you know. So 7 might go with, also with the look of the wheel. If you look at the wheel of the fifth, might go with 2A, 9A, So I've written down. I've got diaries here of fucking thousands of pages of records that I wrote down by hand. All the record, lot not records, but MP3 records that I used to buy. So all the mixing of key, I had the numbers there. This is before they could read it on tracks on the thingy. So when I started DJing on vinyl, I started with not even a bloody beat. I mean, just not even a beat timer, nothing. It's just you have to hear it by ear. You know, there was no BPM counter on the mixer, nothing. Basic, back to basics, yeah. You went to the old New York mixers, they no crossfader, which they come back now, those big rotary jog wheels, and those mixers, I love them. Very expensive though. I love music. My DJ, I won't do any, not in this flat, no. When I move out, I'll do a mix. Some people have asked me, and I did promise my friend Paz Risky, Turkish French guy I've known for a very long time. I did promise him a mix, and he didn't. No. I haven't done one for 5 years, so we haven't done one in this flat because it's tucked away. Towel over it now. Yeah, and I was going to do a mix, so I bought a new, very good, like big USB, like traveling DJ type of stick where you can put so many tracks on it. But that's still not enough. You can never have enough records. Sometimes you need hard drives. Yeah. Because people, you know, if you lose it, that's it. Because you want to back up everything. You got a woman, what's her name? The Blessed Madonna. She lost everything one time, and she's panicked, but she managed to find a hard drive. So you go to a gig when you're getting paid a lot of money and you haven't got your thumbstick. You know what I mean? And yeah, so that's why she would carry hard drives with like literally hundreds of gigabytes worth of music on there. So it doesn't matter if it's old. People of today wouldn't, because music from 20 years ago sounds more or less the same today. There's only a few tracks out there that are really, could be, I could say, future music. Come on, I ain't got all day for this, you know. Here you go, so yeah, we've got, so when you invite, if you didn't know, you get half the hills, and you've also lost 30% of your FP on the PC, on the thingy mod, you've got everything, yeah? All your hills, active ruin up, and you do your summons as well. So it's right mess. People don't realise that, yeah. That's 30% of your HP gone. That's the punishment that you pay for invading someone's world. And remember, send your tortoise tongue or or people that summon again get invaded. You know, you have to be online to summon. Surprise me if these are some host come up here, she looked at me, see me up play, I jumped down here, she run round here, come running through here, got scared, no help, she had a dash go bolt hammer, but it flattened me with one hit, and died by jumping over that foot. Well, because her friend died. You know? The heaviest hitting hammer in the game, if you do hand it, it goes over 100. So if you've got 100, I don't know what it was, about 80 strength? You go 99 strength, you'll go over 100, because, you know, if you do hand something, it's going to, at 50, it'll be 100. Doesn't take a lot here to clear out this place. No. This is some of the people here. There's a thing where you jump down, it's that tape, there's a thing there with a curse bed to see this. Some people think it's new. No, it's not new. It's been there since the beginning of the game. Yeah. But it's where you get, there's some, what is in there? Oh, the crystallines, yeah, they'll fuck you up. Yeah. But it's where the last, so there's 6 cursed bed seeds in the game. You only need 5, because remember Dung Eater's got an ending? Yeah, you have to feed them 5. Yeah. So you're on about this here. Because you go into that room there. If you jump on that beam there, you can go into that room there. Now people recently I've seen some comments like, oh, I found a new, no, it's not new, it's as old as the game. They're above, yeah, because the Valkyries run Aggie. This is what some people do, otherwise if it was someone that, you know, want to engage, they come just charging, but I can guarantee you now they won't get past that's where they go up on the top. But if they go this way, this is a death sentence. Yeah. From these knights and this guy will give you 200,000. Yeah. So the other one, and it will give you a Lord's Rune. Fire. Man, you wanna look at this guy, look. No, you're gonna put on it, try fire to the weak to. They're putrid, yeah. So wait there. I wonder, no they couldn't, they can't have. Because these are here. You can't see, but you can see where they are. The yellow dot on your map. So unless you run through and got squared towards Millennium and took the ladder up, you know, then you're leaving all this behind. Well, I will say one thing. No, they're not. They're not as some people come running through it, you know, because it doesn't matter if you die as a summon, because you know, you're going to lose your runes or whatever, you know. I always use rune ops, no? Even when you'll get to the levels at max level, because you get so many. Because you can, when you've got all of them, I have to pain to get them, but so I've looked at something else today. No. Oh, he's died. There you go. So go for Redans, that will give you more. Yeah, and you see, you do notice it. Just a little bit more health. Thingy. Or you can go for Ride cards, but I think Ride cards one is the big health one. So you have mega health. It's worth doing it because you have so many, just by just not even invading, just by going through so many new game plus, you would accumulate so many. You've also got to remember, you don't use a rune arc. If you use a rune arc, it gives you a bit of a health. It gives you a tiny, it gives you a pinch of health, so it's like an ember as well. So and they are in the shape of the shattering of they was killing those down there, that's difficult, yeah? if they're doing it by hand and not more about the crawlers, because you need to just heal, you know, and they just die like that. Go and fight safe. Oh, yeah, he's covered. So his mate's died, yeah. Let's see. He's waiting there, but the valve thing's about so. Well, if you haven't killed them, they will come down. Yeah? Right code 01. They must have killed them because Valkyries would normally jump down when people over there. Good skies, yeah. Oh my god. Because the back, if you've gone on the bottom, even killing those Valkyries, they'll jump down as well. So they would have killed those Valkyries. Don't know about those up there. People don't realise this one here in here is the last one you'll get. So it's unique, quite unique for the platinum. And there's 8 unique. 8 unique rings, 8 uniques, 8 of unique everything. 8 unique summons. The best being Tish and Mimic. The rest the dog. No, look. Do you know what? I really don't know unless he was using you know, reuse sneaking method. That's what. Got the Valkyries there, but there's 2, 3. Wake up. some of it is. I will say one thing. Some of it is comical. What you can see, you can't buy this. You can't buy other people's actions. You can't. That's why you see a lot of people making a lot of content out of this. You know. You can do the same yourself when you're trolling. You know. He must have had Assassin's Gambit on or something like that, because those Valkyries didn't jump down. Now, if I'm going along down, and you've got the crawlers, which there's quite a lot of them, but you can kill them easily with heal. You know, if you haven't got a heal, you're going to get poisoned. Yeah. And they drop +9, every one of those drop +9 cohorts. And you've got another big ruin down there, Lord's Ruin. There might be another sub, I don't know. We've got to go for it as well. Kill the one up the top there. Just kill the two thingies here. That's it. I don't know if there's any more of those. These are useless. I wonder what they would have been in the mod, in the Ascended mod. Miquella's Night Sword. Sacred Blade. Free Curse Seeds. You need 5. You need to administer 5 to Dung to do the thingies to him. So there's 6 in the game. There's 1. This is the last one you get in here. Oh, I mean, this is not a problem because I've done the platinums and on accounts that don't even exist anymore, so you know. But because this is tied to the same one, I will see, because if I'm paying double, I don't care what I'm paying too loud, you know. If I'm paying 2 PSN accounts, is anyone creating an alt account? Gaming will get very expensive, yeah. And there's a lot of people I was listening to the other day, who says, I will walk to the end of the earth just to get a digital, a disc copy of them rather than own something, you know? I've got literally about 500, well, I don't know, possibly £500 worth of games that I bought on the other PS5 that are on a hard drive that is absolutely no good. They're replicas of what I had because I was duping stuff, so I didn't have to ask none. Oh no, I've got 2. We got Elden Ring and Demon Souls with this. Yeah, that's the only 2. So I could try the patch of the glitches. Those glitches still originate there. Even the coin glitch in Demon Souls, that you do huge amounts of damage. You know? When you get that gold coin, boy, and it's not hard to farm. When you get that gold coin and you get that luck up, you're doing like, I think it's about 8,000 damage. Everything is one shot. But you have to get soul sucked, because you can max out, you can get to max level straight away, because that's how many runes you get. But your level, so you need to get soul sucked or die. But the only stat that doesn't go down for Sir Alan is your health stat. And Demon Souls is still the game that you can drop, you know, plussed up weapons at the beginning of the game. You know, like maxed out weapons at the beginning. So yeah. And has the highest new game plus. You know. And those rings, you got the dark ring from Invasion, you got the blue ring from Co-op. You do so much more damage with those when you're in the game. You need, I mean, the world tendency, I mean, all that's bullshit. I know it is now. The world tendencies and all that lot, but something you have to do. It's something hard to invasions. Either get rid of it or keep it. You know. The world, the more times you die, the harder it fucking gets. And yeah. When I first got back with Demon Souls on the PS5, because it was no one had played it for such a long time, because all there was the emulator, you know, that was on PC. And every time you died, you thought, oh my god. And if you can be able to go back and jumping off, you know, going back because you got embered, then going back to the fucking Nexus and jumping off, picking up your souls so you got half your health, yeah. Or if you're in, you know, you're risking being invaded, and boy, you was invaded, like, it's a good game, it's a good game. You take that game, it's quite easy though. They've got some fucking very, very good bows in that game. Better bows in here. Yeah, I forgot about the Demon Souls. The bows are good. You've got faith. You've got a shield that heals you like a mod would heal you. It's literally like it's like this. It's exactly like this shield here. Faith. It's like you've got the Moonlight Sword, which is faith as well. That faith shield will heal you like you've got the cheats on. But the thing is, it goes to New Game Plus, it drops off. You've got the Curse Blade again. Something does so much damage in New Game Plus. You invade, boom, it drops off. So, and what annoys me, because how they've done it, people have done a lot of glitches. And they earn themselves their place like they were proper lords and whatnot in the where you can see the people's their challenges and whatnot. That's all from glitches. They did get rid of some of them, but some of them are there forever just through glitches, you know. They should be able to reset that, you know. And Blue Point, when I was asked the thing, what's behind the 5th broken stone? Do you know what it is? Mate said, yeah. You're going to tell us? No. We got an illusionary wall who used to go behind there, and it was just blank stuff that was, you know, not finished in time. So, if it is that, then yeah. And the reason why they didn't fix the stone is because they run out of time. Because they really went to town. They went to town with artwork. Look at the artwork on all this bridge. It all takes time, so that with all little details and stuff like that, they could have left it out. Look at Blue, lovely looking game. I mean, do Demon Souls. I think that's when they brought Mizark in Demon Souls. He's having trouble, yeah? So Demon Souls is sort of 2009 or 2010. The head of Sony called it at the time, he had to eat his words later, a bunch of shite. Then about a year later he said, oh, it's one of the best games ever. And then Miyazaki come in. I think Miyazaki come in and took over. So yeah, he's, you know, Miyazaki hasn't been there forever. You know, he's you'd have to look, because you've got Kingsfield as well, which if you look at the Lobos Juniors, they played all those games, and I'm not that die hard about playing an old game like that, because that's like going back. Oh, most of it could be PlayStation 1, you know. Still skeletons, type of like cast and all that. Look, because they'll say, what is the new game that's coming out when nobody knew what it was? Well, it could be a new Kingsfield game, you know. And I'll be like, what the fuck is that? Remember that? Oh yeah, the other game they made on PlayStation called Deracino. That was not handheld. It was, you had to do it through the glasses. So I know Lobo's done it and Vatividia done it, and boy did they fucking pull out the Bloodborne 2 stuff. You thought Bloodborne 2 was coming out? Yeah, they referenced Bloodborne 2 a lot. Yeah. So the Bloodborne 2, yeah, that was cruel of them. Mate, you thought the next game was being Bloodborne 2. They got the gestures, they got even the heartbeat gesture that's in Bloodborne, that if you go down and get the thingy in that's causing all the thingy in, oh, you know what, it's where you get the third eye ruin, which that's causing all the thingy. I don't know if they solved that, because obviously I done it when it was they even included that. Let's see what this guy's gonna do. Bubble! Bubble! These are around 150. Yeah. If they have a over level, then you'll get. You won't get. It's not like those ruins. So that's brought us up to 26. And I'll go down to 22. But we're doing this in a minute, and clean up house here. Go to the DLC, right card. If I turned on some stuffs in the docs, it will come back. So the Atrium plugin, all that lot. So yeah, it's messed about with. Because the wavelength, it messed. Oh dear Lord. I don't know why mine is always in trouble. You know, this is always getting updated. It got that updated today. That wavelength, yeah. So it just goes and shows you every fucking thing. There's a guy that I know that's streaming. I'm not going to tell you his name because he just started streaming, but he's made his channel through actually not streaming, through recording. He's only streaming now because he's most probably got some streaming gear. You know, it all costs money. Oh, it is someone that's undefeated games, I'll be able to tell when then. Let me see the defeated games. We got that, obviously. Right. If I can run through this, then this is New Game Plus. Yeah, they're New Game Plus though, see? But I'm connecting with people as high as there. 150, possibly 170, 25 levels above you, something like that, 25 levels below you. So that's New Game Plus, so they're definitely higher than me, yeah, so they'll be mostly around about 175, something like that. But there you go, done that, told you. And they've gone all the way to millennia, so this would be either ruin art farming or just killing the mobs and whatnot, or you'll be able to see down here if they've got that chest up there. Someone's might drop it there. I don't know, so that. So the knight that's got that you farm the very shielding game. It's here. It's the guy. Look, this guy here. Dirty great big sword. Lightning. Yeah. This is the shield. It's the only one that drops the shield. These guys will get slaughtered if they come around here. If they all these knights got together, and the only other one to tell is this. So I've said this so many times, that these will up. I could get left here. Now they can go both ways, so they can go up the ladder and come down here, go up here, look, you can see, this will take me up to the top. Right, so there's one way of doing this, if you go at the top here, right, if you've got Grail's Raw, and you've got the top spot up here, anyone coming up ladder, they are flying off, they're going to Australia, believe me. We've got Grail's Raw, you can't. No one will be able to get you, you just got to go rah, like that, and the blast is going to take you off. This puts us right in that. Oh, look. They're holding it, you know. Or they might not have gone up there. I don't know. But the thing is, no, because these guys mostly had all dropped items, you know. I'm not saying no different, because I used to drop items myself, but I bought the game twice. You know, so, well, 3 times, put it on PC, but I didn't rely on people dropping me gear, I'd done everything myself, so that's the whole reason. I did used to have a Norwegian guy, but he just wound me up one day and I had to unfriend him because he was all about co-oping. He had loads of money, he was older than me, yeah. He had kids, he reckoned he had some relationship going on with some I'll put it. Some American bird. He got cheated on by a Polish. His wife cheated him by a Polish guy. There you go, too bad. We played that card right. So, and I asked him, do you only, he says, yeah, I only play co-op games. He works from home, he earned good money. It's like he basically caught his wife in bed with a Polish guy. I said, Polish guy? I said, yeah. And I said, how old were you? He said, 56. So he's getting on a bit. I mean, yeah. Earned good money, worked from home. But if the game didn't have co-op in, that was it. I helped him in Dark Souls 3, Gale, and I said, whatever you do, don't go to max level, right? But obviously he wanted to get the platinum. So when we went to Gale, he was 500 or something. I said, do you know what? It was like New Game Plus 7. And I had a max level character, obviously. You know? We beat it, but it was like New Game Plus 7, you know? I said, don't ever do that again. And when Elden Ring came out, he was doing the thing again, he drops me a few items and whatnot, but he has to be the guy that gets everything and drops it and all that lot. I remember when people at Carly Shed dropping it, it would just punch. Because new people try and nick your gear, do you know what I mean? It just punched someone. Because I was at like level 100, he was already level 300, and I thought, okay, he's going sky high. Because he put a buttload of hours into Demon Souls. Mostly about 2,000, 3,000 hours in Demon Souls, because he's letting everyone soul suck him, you know, because he's max level. Because he went and got the armour, which was backwards, the Penetrator's armour, which was a hidden armour to get gold coins and turn the world into reverse and all that lot to get the armour. Well, when soul sucking, I mean, you have to keep on buying loads of stuff and you have to do it near a thing, and you just suck it because he's max level, and you can get pretty high, but the highest way is actually through the gold coin glitch, you know, which you have to. You basically have to. When you die and you've got billions of things up the top, you have to run up there with hardly any health and not die and grab your ruins and just get the fuck out of there. Or you have to do it all over again. And I tried it and I died going up there. Because when you get rid of the soul suck from Alan, he's holding your thingy, so you've got to, you know, it's quite tricky to do, you know what I mean? So, but when you do it, you'll go to, I think the same level, it's 730, your max level instant, because you've got, you know, you get so many rules like that. As of soul sucking, it takes forever, but it's the quickest, that is the second quickest way to That's why he got a lot of friends, people. Just co-op him. Yeah, just helping people. We just wanted to co-op people, and mostly because his wife left him. He must be looking for a woman as well, you know. Because he said to me, "I've got a woman. I've got a girlfriend." I said, "What?" He says, "This is America." I said, "Have you been and met her?" "No." "So, how are you a couple then? You haven't physically touched each other?" Oh, my teeth, fuck man. You wouldn't think so, because it was last week. Is the camera on? Oh, the camera's not on. Oh, yes it is. Look at my inhalers. The size of my inhaler, anyone's watching this is my inhaler. No. It comes out this big. This box for an inhaler that's that size doesn't make sense, does it? Nope. Doesn't make sense. Let's turn mine inhaler. So 27 degrees today, a bit cooler than having 30 degrees. Yeah. You would have the shield the size of 6-foot frame, game frame. Check the sound out now. Yeah, so the voice is low now, yeah. Turn it up, easily. Wait there, I can see this guy, look. Fingerprint shield and everything else. Yeah, you're a strong boy. Yeah. Fingerprint shield. You're definitely wearing the fucking the heavy armor, but I knew it. As I try and work all this. right behind me, yeah? Or I don't know, I can't see. The host? He's like a tank. Wow. Fingerprint shield. That way it's locked. Tell up now. Oh, you got. Oh! The Valkyrie's got you. Oh. He's using giant hunt, yeah. It's poison, yeah. Red 27. I just want to monitor my fucking voice, it's quiet. He can see me up here, yeah. See, because these spawn down here, yeah. These respawn the things down here. Host! Oh, you would have to summon someone else, you absolute cock. Trying to monitor that. My voice is quiet at the moment. Let me turn it right up. Oh, you dimwit. Oh my god. Yeah. No, it might go up in a minute now. I will not spend no more money on anything to do with streaming or anything like that. Never again. No, that is perfectly fine. It's just dude just jumped. Yeah, I don't know if that is deliberate or what, but he did summon someone, so. No, he won't over level. No, he's mostly higher than me, but he's mostly wearing the fat armor thing, the heavy one that you get. The one that I still keep on getting views on from just doing one glitch when, you know, there's 1,000. That's like a 3-year-old video. And people would say, yeah, it still works. I've had it, but they give me the dates on it, don't they? It still works on such and such this day, you know? It's when the game gets patched, things start working. The game's been patched on PC for such and such. For the, so far, I don't know whether they've done PC first, but it's been patched for Tarnished. That's alright. Food, I mean, there's eggs. What kind of, yeah, this is. All eggs, oh, another summon. Same guy, look. Same guy. Yeah. Same guy. Why did he just, is he not just getting killed? No, he's not. It's just, got all this, stats into strength and, endurance. It's amazing stuff. Actually, let's do something different. This is that's a giveaway. That is PC. Oh no. I know. Oh god, I bet it's the same guy. Yeah. Is he summoning people? Or is he taunting his tongue? You know? Look. It's the same guy, look. This might be recorded. Well, we've only got that in mind. It's not food. Let me know what their issues. Yeah, I'm not about to do that. Right, the guys are fucking voice in this line. Why did you tell us to do that? I think which should waste of time. You're gonna walks. He's using them to start. Yeah. So, no, it's something there. Red. Voice one as well. These, what these drop? They drop at 2,000. Yeah, you could level up from these. It's not what everyone asks. There's no payload. But he is he's using the toilet pump. He's still something like, or in some of the toilet pump. Oh, yes, obviously we don't play. Where? Yeah, mate, he's using a fucking taunt this time. What? I could smell my eggs going in. Ready to be, munched on. Oh, you absolute dog! Okay, we'd use our mind you, we're I couldn't believe that then. Yeah, well. Stop armor. I spy with my little eye. Who's spying today? Now the audio is better. Come on. But next time when I do a recording of this will be. I think the highest is 100. I don't think it goes no higher than 100. I can check it on PC and cheat, so I know. But as of the Garden of Ice, all the mods, uploads, yeah, no more of that, nothing. No, because I just felt like fucking just. Because the every time I do recording fine, everything looks fine. So, yeah, do you know what? You don't even need OBS for anything like that. You can do everything. Do you know what you can do? I can sort of stream on the NVIDIA app. Yeah. So many problems with that at the moment. The wavelength. For me it is. They say, oh, turn off your in-video overlays. It's not worth it. What else are they getting rid of? They're getting rid of a lot of reaction stuff now. YouTube, they go, yeah, they're stopping all that. Yeah, because people just sitting there reacting to other people's content. You know, anyone can do that. You know. But as one goes reacts, you know, gets paid a fortune for reacting to. Oh my god, this is just well content, yeah. Still stopping it. We're still stopping, yeah. It's all on YouTube, isn't it? So. I showed my mum this picture of this girl, stunning, blonde, eyes. She's looking like that, and I thought, absolutely that. And I thought, is she AI? Mum said it's AI. I said, I don't know. I looked at the old video, and she's doing like funny dance. She's talking about, I don't know. I do not know. I don't know. Look. Blonde. Really stuck out. American, but mine is Australian. 3 voices. Green eyes. Yeah. My mum said straight away. Okay. It's AI, but I looked at the other videos and I thought, well, I don't know. AI, especially Claude, which is better than ChatGPT and all the rest of it, can do a lot. There's a lot of people making money out there, and I'll tell you something, it's not me. Like online and stuff like that. Streaming. If you had 12,000 people watching you, yeah, you would start making money from that. You know? But not just to get by and pay the bills. No. You wanna be making money, not surviving. I said to YouTube, I sent them a message, I said, I could feel monkeys if this channel pops, you know. When, you know, make the money. It's not a lot, you know. It doesn't bother me. media, that's yeah. Used to work at Disney, now she works at YouTube. So we've big changes happening, massive, real big. What's coming this year and next year, so considering I ain't got my keyboard out for about I got it out the other day, but I had to update it, but didn't do nothing on it. But I just don't want to spend any money on it. Like, you just hear a new plug and you think, oh, can't get that. Oh, but rub it hard. So much money. Wow, good luck. I could have an early night tonight, yeah. There's a rest. Sit back, chill out, go to bed early, see how I get home, go to sleep. I spy with my little eyes somewhere beginning with tell you what, when this is doing this and not going out, talking to people, meeting people, going to a restaurant. I live on the beach, like holiday makers and all that lot, right? You're literally sitting here dying. You aren't. I could go down, meet the love of my life. Do you know what I mean? I'm just saying, you know, just going there for a coffee. Coffee, nothing, you know. The thing is, I'm not shy. When I was younger, I used to be quite shy. But not no more. The thing is, I can talk to anyone, and I talk to someone a bit too much. Anyone. Doesn't matter how nice looking they are, girl, anything like that. And I get it back to me. I've got a girl coming in. Well, apparently, I bet she'll phone me up on the day that I think it might be this week sometime. Whoever's spying, yeah, the audio has been solved, so, yeah. I've got no motivation now. We've had 3 eggs for dinner. There's 1,000 things to watch on Netflix, and also, when Silo 3 of Silo, we might have to just get rid of Netflix. Amazon, well, Amazon, I mean, I don't have to pay for travel when I get Amazon Prime, so Netflix could go. I'm sure that come out of my bank. The Convergence mod Patreon. Finished Garden of Eyes, which would be tough, but it's all going to be recorded. It's never going to stream that again. Finished what I started, recorded, and just upload it into one. However long, how big it is. I mean, it's just cheese. I just don't. I have to take a break from. I have to take a break, not off of that, off of gaming totally. Literally for about a week, and just do something with the music. You know, getting to that vibe, because it takes me to a different place. Music does. This is okay for a bit, or with a good mod. Don't have to be Elden Ring, be any of the Souls. You know. A good mod when you get it working, you think, oh, you see the classes and whatnot, but it's having someone else to play with, community on here. Do you know what I mean? On PC, I was gonna message someone because they haven't got many people. Do you know what I mean? But I thought, do you know what? And my PC's better than theirs, yeah. But that's not like saying, but it is. But let me see. Alright. We wouldn't have many of these. Oh, we have. There you go. There you go. Why is someone signed there? Because they must be farming around here and in there. And sometimes when you see them come back, they've fucking got no health. Oh, let's get rid of this thing. No. Back to default, yeah, I think so. We're good, guys. Hold me, bird. to the old decks. Get our weapon up. There we go. 152. Yeah. So there's still people here. A lot of people don't use them. I think they just can't look to fucking go and get the thing half the time, you know? The other one's the same, we drop a Lord's Rune and maybe 150 whatever. I think the level's a little bit higher than what I am. I think it's mostly about 200, yeah. 150 would go to 150, a little bit below. There's a calculator, you can work it out, but you're more likely to invade someone higher. I'd love this, yeah. You've got no voice. I've never read this, so ain't there. See, just look at it. I don't read a lot of things in the thingy, so the lower the HP, the greater the effect. There's Asher Ward, the occult affinity and following skill. So it's occult, okay, alright. Shriek Sorrow skill, obviously I've seen it loads of times, never read it. Shriek Sorrow skill utilises by the downtrodden scream, causes nearby enemies to flinch while also recalling deep-seated resentment, boosting attack power based on the amount of HP remaining. The lower the HP, the greater the effect. So, if you had this on a dagger, right, and you just used it, if it goes on a dagger, I should imagine it would do, right? And you're fighting someone and they've got low HP, they're fucked. Because it's from the DLC, yeah. Fight Lily and her sisters, which is a win. It's a win, and you've got to beat the slug. Not the slug. That would be arrow and item crafting. 21 of those, but you don't need those. You just need the. This would be enough. The sub. We got But you gotta be quick for that guy, because that guy will kill you. Yeah, so you have to bloody hell step out there, quick. Then you want to put one. I don't know, if you wear rot armor, the best way to go Millicent Sisters is rot. Then you can go and get the other flock talisman that's more powerful than this. Tell him the bad news that she's, and you'll get the pest threads as well, which melts Elden bees. Yeah, but the pest spear is better from the DLC. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I've got a girl coming around here. Well, I'll see if she'd have a go on this. Yeah. See, I don't know if she's very well. She said she's meant to be. I mean, I ain't seen her for, last July. But she did. She made the date, so I'll say to her, there you go. Get on that. Stream it, I'll put the camera on. This is... But if you go on PC, look at that. You've got the cart mod. Tell you go if I just changed over, right? When it showed you all the levels up to max level from 125 at Pontiff, you would not believe the bullshit that goes on in just Pontiff. It drives you absolutely insane. How it's just like a bunch of like teenagers that got together and thought, right, that's it, and they got like up to 15 to 20,000 hours in Dark Souls 3. Yeah, and you can tell if they're playing on PS4 still. I thought PS4 had been put out of commission this year. So I went on last year. It said it's coming out of commission soon. You will upgrade to a, basically buy a PS5. I was like, yeah, no. I mean, with the PS5, the disc thingy, the PS6 might come out next year. Would I be? It depends, because it'd be a money thing. If I moved out this flat, then my rent would be, it might be, it won't be as much, because it depends what I get, and how long it takes. But as of tomorrow, which will be the 1st of June, I can go to Arran Council, because my council is only up the road from me. It's a minute's walk, and I can apply, and I can say, right, now then, because that's when my rent goes up. Yeah, by, how much has it gone up by? I think it's an extra 20 quid a month, or 30, I can't remember. But I've got a debt company that's, I have to pay an extra 60 quid. They've already had one lot, so 240 quid that I don't owe, but it's I was going to go to court with them, because where's my recorded voice that they told me when your thing had been solved, lost in bullshit, they left me for 18 months and come back, and then they come back after me, do you know what I mean? It's unreal. Those people are the fucking, some of those people are the scum of the earth. People kill themselves, over fucking debt, they can't handle it no more, with life, debt, depression and everything, and it's too much for some people, especially when you're in, you got the fear of prison, you can't, it's too much, it is absolutely too much. Bit of mental health, and mental health we do know has been on the rise since COVID, especially amongst the young. Anxiety, yeah, that's something that I've suffered from since the age of, most probably about, I could say easily, I don't know, 17, 18, most of them, maybe not 17, no, 17. 18, 19, yeah, definitely 18, and that would have been, it would have come from drug related, yeah. It would have come from some bad pills. It would have come from ecstasy, some speedy pills, yeah. That's where my mind changed a little bit, and the anxiety got. And I've always drank all my life, but never been yeah, but, with 14 years without drinking, but I'm saying, the anxiety, even anti-anxiety medication will make your anxiety worse. Yeah. And you get tolerant, you get high, with all that stuff you build tolerance very, very quickly to anything, like opiates, strong opiates. Especially what they give you out in America, like Perks, fucking Oxycontin, like that, all the fucking, the real good stuff. And before long you're on fentanyl, you know, then everything's laced. I mean, fentanyl's over here, yeah. It's in the UK, alright, so you've got to be careful what you do. There's a new drug that's come out. It's meant to be just as strong, if not as strong as fentanyl, but I don't know. It's another weird name. What I hate about what the Mexican cartels have done and whatnot, they stuck it in bags of cocaine and stuff like that. Where a young girl, for her first time, everyone's done a bit of coke. Do you know what I mean? And there's no harm in that. Even the parents have said, you know, her first time. As a 17, 18, I'm talking about some American kids, you know what I mean? Her first time, she does the line, obviously she's got no resistance to heroin whatsoever and dies like fucking with no one knowing, you know? It's absolutely terrible. And those people know. It's the Mexican cartels that say, well, this, you know, I've got my life to do with, that's their thing. No, you fucking haven't, mate. It doesn't fucking matter. They all want to be put in a fucking mass fucking island and burn. Yeah. I can't stand anything like that. I cannot fucking stand it. Yeah. You're poor, so I fucking, do you know what I mean? I'll make fucking all these innocent people that, you know, for their first ever time, you know, that their life hasn't even fucking started, and you know, for a bit of enjoyment, or even like they put it in fucking, you know, it's eating fucking, you know, like the tranquilizers, like, obviously, you know, Xanax and stuff like that. You know, someone takes it, got like that, and he's fucking got that. Why? There's no need to put it in that. They're both two different chemicals, but one will fucking kill you. You know? There's no need. Yeah, okay, bulk up the heroin with it, yeah? The heroin user will fucking be able to withstand it because they got, you know, high... And, no. I can't stand anything like that. Those Mexican cartels, that they're poor and they're on the other end mixing all the gear up in the fucking jungle with no fucking, you know, any proper weighing or anything like that, guesswork, you know? Yeah. Even with the tablet presses, what they do you know what I mean? So many people have died like that. It's not one or two. It's hundreds of thousands of Americans have died from that. Yeah. And you know, it's come over to the, you know, it's in Europe and that. Oh, also, yeah, it's been in Molly, or that's what they call it in America, or ecstasy. You know, he's Dove's loved up. I mean, a thousand names that tablet has. Lucky when I used to do them, they used to be normal. Do you know what I mean? You know. I had a friend of mine when he was about 26 years old. He died from cutting his finger. Yeah, he got sepsis in it. Yeah. Cutting his finger on a rusty nail. 1998, 26. Yeah. Forever 26. Yeah. He loved a good drink, he loved getting out, and he's always so jealous of my hair because I had really good long hair. He's always trying to grow a ponytail, but he could just about grow it into a little curly stump. Then one of my ex-girlfriends, I read in the Surrey Advertiser, Paddy, what was his name? Patrick Knight, such and such, found dead, possible, they thought it was drugs, but it weren't. So they beat up the local drug dealer. And as I was walking in town, I see the coffin outside his flat, and it was too much for me. I was like, I couldn't even go over there. Then because my first love, sort of like her mum was friends with his mum. She was going to phone me up and go there, and I was like, when I did speak to Sarah, I said, she told me about that, and she said I was going to come around and get it. I was like, I've literally read it in the Surrey Advertiser, which is the main paper for the county of Surrey. Yeah. And I thought, when you read about something and you think, Patrick Knight, and I thought, that sounds, because obviously he's Paddy, but he's not Irish. Yeah. I see his mum, and I spoke to his sister, cause she was young, she was about 14, 15. When she grew up, I spoke to her in a club, and I asked her, and she told me about it all. I said, so how do you feel about it now? She said, we're okay, you know what I mean, we've got over it. And I said, yeah, but his mum used to be a bitch to him. She used to have all these different men, he's always fucking on the other end of an argument with her boyfriends, He just, like Paddy, he just worked on a swimming pool, that's what it was. He cut his finger on a rusty nail. But you can't believe, People thought it was a drug. They thought it was drugs. They thought it was a drug dealer. Went and beat up the local drug dealer. They thought he got the gear off. It wasn't. It's a rusty nail. Unreal. Yeah. But that's, bad luck. I mean, there is a thing that you used to get called lockjaw, which you get from rusty nails, or if you haven't had a TB jab. You can only have so many TB jabs in your life, because they're I think they're every 10 years, so, like me, I don't think I can have another. The last TB jab, I was told, that's the last one you're having in your life, because of how long they last, so yeah, is it TB? Yeah, it's a TB jab. Yeah, because it's, I think they last 12 years or something like that. Oh, someone's using the cannon, yeah. Why? You're playing a very... You're holding the cannon. You fall off there, you're dead. Do you not watch this? Quite strong poison, that is. I can't mate, he's up, you know, he's up above, yeah. He's spinning the fucking flower. Oh my god. There you go. What's this? What do you think I've done here? You have a strength or you're one way, right? You're not gonna have time. These will absolutely poison you and fuck you up. And when you go around the corner, 4 will spawn. I can just like backstabbing, you know? I just wonder if he's been through back then, because this is boring. Yeah, I've trouble doing these guys here. Set up for now. Yeah. 1, you can't get behind them, backstab them. 2, we've got bow. 3, lightning does the fucking most damage to your arm in the game. So he's wearing veteran's armour, which is I don't like it. I mean the face bit's alright, but you've got fucking great big fur coat on. Look, what's he? If these guys catch up with him, I need one round down. I still haven't got max heals yet. there's 4 there. But that's tough to fight with 4. But I don't know. I mean, you've got strong armor and that, you know. But they've got one of the strongest poisons as well. You might have cleared them all out. I don't know. This is where the wet is on there. They don't. They keep on respawning. Let's see here. Is he going? You got the crystal things in there. If he's going to try and beat those crystal things, I'll tell they would, unless you've got a dirty fucking sort of like blunt weapon. That's the only time. Otherwise, because they jump up and look. Let's see. These don't stop spawning. I forget what they're called now. They don't stop spawning. They keep on spawning forever. So you can farm them for the they drop +9 glow quartz. Oh, he does. Yeah, I just see him use the hill on that. So yeah, he is killing them with the hill. So yeah, if you didn't know that, then you'd be fucked. Yeah. You are nasty poisons, yeah? And he's dead. There we go. There we go. Now, whether he's Taunter's tongue, you can't just use someone's Taunter's tongue. There's no one else there. 29. Yeah, I said when I get to 30, we're too late. I've had so many late nights, but I didn't sleep. Bring up the dentist tomorrow with 2 fucking. What's meant to be done? Some of my fillings are fucking. Well, unless they're just little bits of like on the bottom, I was getting bits of metal in my mouth, but that cap come off. I've had to take ibuprofen twice today. But I didn't, not bad toothache, not like the ones I had before. Not murder, I could put my head through a window. Yeah, because I had the proper. I asked him why is it so much pain. He said because you had a root canal, and it was infected down in the root. So it's either they either fix it, and it's in lockdown, or you take it out. I said, you take it out. I'm not waiting because I didn't know when I'd ever see a dentist again. I see that same guy twice, yeah, in lockdown. I've had 4 teeth pulled out. Yeah, 2 for free when I was on work on a building site and 2 in lockdown. So I've done only wisdom. I know I've had 2 wisdom teeth pulled out. What ones I don't know. But they're at the back. Look at that. If this is the same guy, he's torn his tongue in, yeah. Pepperoni. Fucking Italian, look. Unless he summons someone, so just kicks him out. Definitely, that's tournament time. Yeah, for me, there's one thing to kill, that other thing. Is the tree avatar, listens thingy, that worm. Oh, you get a seed from that worm, so. Yeah, we need, there's quite a few out there, but. 5, we should be at 6, yeah. No, he's summoned someone, yeah. Code service. Pepperoni. He just made the game 10% harder for himself, so. Oh, someone else invited. Look, Resurrection Super. I honestly don't know what the difference is of having two invasion things. See that, considering, right there, his mates, right? So, considering they're worth 6 or 7 or 8,000, so that's about how much we're worth, right? Earlier on, I was getting 50 to 80,000 per van. Those guys, like, must be, they've got to be level. How can I match up with, unless it's the host or someone else? Get 80k from someone, you know? I mean, you do get, if they've got some ruins, you do get a slice of the pie as well, you know, but it's likely someone's going to be higher than you, not lower. If they get blues coming in as well, if they've got the blues are always usually higher than the reds, that's how it is. And this, I mean, in the obscure ring they had, because I like the invisible sneaky, you know, I don't feel like going rushing at the moment and whatnot. But oh, well, that there, the Dark Souls 3 obscuring, just stand there and, you know, you don't have to duck and squat. Tarnished edition is, I think it's 65 USD from. I think that's the Tarnished edition would be the all-in-one, you know, the game, the new content, and the DLC. So that's it. They won't update Steam, so this is on 16 point. This is on 161 patch. On Steam it's 1.2. Yeah. So it got updated. So when I launched the Converged, my God, that got updated. Well, it's patched. So, you know, otherwise, it won't like hell. Oh, there's some good films on a real nice long lay in the bed and not wake up silly hours of the fucking morning like that. I mean, the light comes into the flat, that's why. Loads of stuff to watch on TV. Oh, he's wearing that obscure ring. Yeah. Oh no, it's not. It's the. All he's doing is throwing fucking Oh. Head thrown there to drop fucking infinite amount of fucking stuff. You can drop everything. Especially get a load of stuff to make fucking all these marbles, you know what I mean? From the DLC. There's a dungeon in DLC where you can invade, and people really like that you can oh, it's here. Strength build, guy's got, I would say drops to it. Yeah. I wouldn't, I don't know, for a casual armor in invasion, I don't know. They do a lot of damage, they do. Maybe looks like it's over there, those bells are pretty damage. Chaos 1029 has died. Those spectrum rings, they're from maybe wants to duke it out with it. What's the other about fucking game out? No, I refuse you. The only poise we got is with that, and it's not one guy that's going to be fucking here all night, you know? Mate, he's most police, he's died a couple of times so far. It's mostly got a bit of beef with him, do you know what I mean? Mate, he's definitely, I mean, veterans aren't like that. We've got veterans. Yeah, there's veterans there. See, look. I fucking can't stand it. I don't mind the hat, but this. Look how strong it is compared to. With the blade, we're banning them just from that. And that knight does a lot of damage. You can up him out, but if it's him here all the time, yeah. I mean, this dagger was upgraded to max. That would do the most damage because lightning. Yeah. Oh no. Do you know we've got fucking someone new? Wow. Surprised me, but it hasn't got to stop me in Dark Souls 3. Yeah. 5,225. Do you know, some people are not worth it. I'll tell you what, some people, you can see what level they are. Usually about this level, he might have had some ruins on him, I'm just saying, but usually you're worth about 2,000. It's not a lot. I done the calculations. When I got 4 billion that time, and I saved from the thing, I might do it a bit later. You watch how many people I blow up. It's sort of a gate front, you know? Considering there's people from all around the world, different time zones and whatnot, so it's always going to be busy. But people know now, actually, I think it actually says on the front there, no message, no toxic messaging. Yeah, that's the first time I read it. It's right in the front of when you load into loading screens on Bandai Namco. No, no bad messages, because they've seen enough of it, And at least if you get banned on here, it's a 6-month ban. Remember you're on Sony, so if they banned you, you lose your console, Because people just don't think, they just call you, and it's usually for youngsters, and mainly the biggest ones. I mean, I've seen some from English, you know what I mean, but a lot of them white papers from American, and from the Arab countries, you know. I had one that he found out my YouTube channel and he put, oh, I don't know, some weird art around it, like fucking, yeah. Just, I don't know, it weren't, no, it was a message of some weird, I don't know, it's mostly done on sort of like a foreign keyboard or something. Oh, I've got one. Oh no. Yeah. Oh, it's pepperoni. Bikes is fucking spare. Sorry, mate, no. He must summon someone, they must die. And why is he killing this fucking flower up there? Ruins? I mean, you'll get a lot from killing these mobs around there. You know? It's only 100k to level up or whatever. I'd like to see, because I don't know people have. If he's throwing all these throwing pots, then throwing fucking items. Yeah. That's what you do, mate. Throwing fucking. Why are those madness pots? Yeah. They are. You're not getting that fucking cheese, mate. No way. No fucking way. Throwing fucking madness pots at me. If that is, I don't know. It's been a long while. If there's madness pots in the fucking, most probably in the DLC. I don't know. I can't remember. Not really a pot thrower. But this guy is just fucking. He's just cheating. No.